We often hear about the grass being greener elsewhere and quality of life compared between industrialized countries and the Caribbean or parts of Asia and Africa. However, whilst there are commonalities in terms of materialism and certain moral ideals, there are remarkable differences that are starting to make what was desirable up to a decade ago less desirable. Equally, what was being discarded or people were trying to escape from is becoming what people are moving towards today and seeking out. In both types of world, there are people seeking what the other has or what the other is trying to escape. This year, 2025, marks the halfway point in this new decade. Let's explore how life is shaping up for the middle class in Jamaica compared to their counterparts in Canada, the United States of America, and the United Kingdom.
The Jam Fam family. Jam Fam, come hang with me. Yeah.
Hello, Wagwan, big up yourself, whether you're there yard or you're there abroad. Welcome back to this another episode of Life with the Jam Fams. On this episode, we're going to be looking at a tales of two middle classes, those in the Caribbean and those that are in Canada, the United States or the United Kingdom, just to explore how their life experiences compare. The poor in any society experience a commonality of challenges, most of which money is needed to solve. The rich or the wealthy in most society are able to access opportunities that money unlocks. This leaves a viable comparison with the middle class in communities, as a subscriber also pointed out in one of the comments that was made on one of our recent videos. Although the middle class is quickly evaporating in most industrialized societies, it is still worth comparing their experience to those of people in Jamaica. In Jamaica, the middle class continues to value strong family ties and a rich cultural heritage. While economic growth is projected at 1.7% for 2025 and inflation is expected to remain around 5%, income levels are rising and requires continued growth. Nevertheless, it is safe to say strategical budgeting is required anywhere you live, and financial literacy need to be more fundamental to ensure social growth and their sustainability in any community. Let's have a look at a few different individuals and just to see what their situation would be. So for example, if we take a Jamaican in his or her mid-30s, a small business owner who is optimistic, his or her average monthly income after tax is around 196,650, which is roughly 1,253 USD. It's not as high as overseas, but the cost of living, especially for food and some services, is significantly lower in comparison. Things like rent for a one-bedroom outside the city center is around 51,470 or 330 United States dollars. These people would prioritize community, fresh local produce, the beauty of island, and the wellness that can be garnered from the experiences that they can have in nature. Now for the second person of reference, we're going to take a Jamaican in his or her 20s who is a teacher enjoying life. Leisure is about enjoying his or her natural spaces, the beaches, the rivers, community events, and social attractions or activities. Music and dance may be woven into their daily lives, or they might be minimalist, content with their faith, and live a simple lifestyle. They work a 40-hour week, which gives them time for family and also for friends. In terms of the Jamaican construct, public health in Jamaica continues to improve, with greater access to specialized care and advanced medical technologies. Education is a high priority, with good access at primary levels. Top secondary schools are highly regarded, and there's a growing trend of pursuing higher education locally or in other Caribbean countries to make it more cost effective. The infrastructure with motorway networks and Spark, an initiative to build out roads in the country, is looking at building out roads in local communities and to make sure that these road networks are effective and efficient for commuters and make life a bit quicker for them to go from point A to point B. Natural leisure activity involvement is growing in rural areas, and social activity participation is increasing in urban areas. A better blend of convenience and sustainability is being realized on the island, and the ability for more Jamaicans to afford these is also growing. Now to Canada, the United States, and the United Kingdom. For the average middle class there, income levels are sustainably higher. They're around 4,300 USD in the USA, or Canadian dollars, 3,900 in Canada, and in the UK it's about 3,100 GBP. In these countries, there is also access to a wider range of goods and services and greater access to credit that provides more financial flexibility for people in the middle class living there. On the other hand, rental costs are significantly higher. This is coupled with high utilities and a series of taxes and fees. Childcare is much higher, and leisure costs and eating out is considerably more expensive in those countries than it would be in Jamaica. This is supported by the ease of acquiring things through credit, where people can buy now and then pay later. Now, just like we did in the Jamaica context where we look at two hypothetical characters, we're going to do the same, one in Canada, one in America, and one in the UK. Take a Canadian in his or her 40s, a professional, thoughtful. His or her income is strong, but the cost of living, especially housing in major cities, is a significant expense. A one-bedroom in a city centre can easily be around 1,750 Canadian dollars, which is 1,300 USD a month. People in Canada benefit from universal health care, though wait time for some procedures can be a grave concern. Many Canadians who can afford it are also keen to escape the long cold weathers for search of warmth and pleasure in affordable Caribbean destinations. Take an American in his or her 30s, a tech worker, busy but comfortable. His or her health care is largely tied to employment, so you can assume that they have a good insurance plan. And this is crucial because they have access to cutting-edge treatment, and this is excellent if they have comprehensive cover. However, job security in these fields are volatile, and people can easily lose the health insurance that they rely on in moments that they might need it most. Leisure is diverse, and there is a wide array of entertainment. Those who can afford it embark on national or international travel for some mental equilibrium. Nevertheless, the pace of life can be demanding, and many grapple with achieving a true work-life balance. Take a British person in his or her 50s, a civil servant who values stability. He or she benefits from the National Health Care Service. So this is free at the point of use, which is a huge benefit for many. Nevertheless, some can suffer long wait times for the simplest of service and growing concerns for the more critical patients surviving these wait times for certain procedures. Education quality varies between trusts and regions, although tertiary education is still seen as some of the best globally. Whilst there is statutory paid leave, many still feel the pressure of long working hours, averaging around 42 hours a week. Relaxation often means planning holidays and pursuing individual hobbies. In 2025, the picture remains clear. Income is higher in Canada, United States, and the UK, offering relatively more purchasing power. Jamaica's middle class has lower nominal income, but a proportionally lower cost of living for many essentials. They also have a lower debt burden to contend with. With regards to cost of living, housing, utilities, and certain consumer goods are notably more expensive in Canada, United States of America, and the United Kingdom. Jamaica offers more affordable housing and local goods and services. With regards to healthcare, in Canada and the United Kingdom, they maintain a universal public healthcare, whilst some cost for prescription applies to patients, while the United States rely on a private insurance model with quick access for those who can afford it. Jamaica's public health is also reasonably free at the point of service, with payments required for certain specialist care and medication for non-national healthcare fund groups. There is also a private healthcare with payment at the point of service, which is considerably affordable for many middle class who don't have health insurance with their employers. As it regards to education, all the countries offer strong education systems. Jamaica has a strong foundation at primary and secondary level with good access for students to get into those. The UWI is the University of the West Indies, and there are other world-renowned universities on the island. Canada, the United States of America, and the United Kingdom have world-renowned universities, but often with higher tuition costs. Leisure and relaxation differ in the respective countries as well. Jamaicans emphasize community, nature, cultural events, and social activities with a more relaxed pace. In Canada, USA, and UK, leisure is often more consumer-driven with varied options, but work-life balance and budget can be significant challenges for many getting the opportunity to enjoy any of these. Whether people in Jamaica decide to migrate to Canada, the USA, or to the United Kingdom, or Jamaicans in the diaspora decide to return to the island, it's totally determined by their desire, their means, and the opportunity to collocate the type of lifestyle that they desire. It requires them overcoming the misunderstanding of their relative safety in the different environments and sustaining their lifestyle in either of these places if being an employee is their primary source of income generation. The paths are different and uniquely so. Nevertheless, both are valid paths to a fulfilling middle-class life, especially when people made a choice that is not governed by fear and limiting mindset. They feel fulfilled and are living in their purpose in the place that they choose to call home. Tell us in the comments below, how do you compare the life that you are currently able to live in the country that you are residing in as it would compare if you were living in Jamaica? A few summers ago we came to Jamaica and we bought hard dough bread, fresh out of the bakery, nice and warm, and Eliona had it and she liked it. And so of course we typically buy brown bread, but we went to do a little bit of a slight supermarket top-up bake shop. So we went and did that recently, and Eliona saw the hard dough bread and they were nice and warm, and she was like, oh, I just really want to get that taste and that experience. So we decided, okay, let's give her the opportunity to have it again. So of course we bought it, and now she's making it for her breakfast. So Eliona, what are you making, my dear?
Breakfast.
What do you make?
Egg, bread, and tea.
What kind of tea? Oh, she had picked up a sachet of Milo as well. So is that what you're making? Mm-hmm. And now I have to be strong man to pull vanilla back.
It was, I was listening for you.
Oh gosh.
I was making it loose so you can pull it.
So what is it about the hard dough bread experience that you had why you wanted to try it again now?
It's warmth and softness.
Oh, you like that? Mm. So is it reminiscent of anything that you've had, or you just wanted to have that experience again?
The latter.
Okay. Well, I guess she's going to do her thing. So Eliona is busy sorting out her sitting because she will want to taste it, and she's busy moving around, packing away, sorting out her beverage that she's going to have. So you're going to have the Milo, right? Okay. And tell me your breakfast breakdown.
Bread.
Mm-hmm.
Egg.
Mm-hmm.
Tea.
Wait, you're happy with? Why protein?
Egg.
I see that you've just toasted the bread. Okay, so am I getting some?
Yeah, baby.
That is possible. Well,
I think
oh,
let me charge.
For one breakfast? Half of all you have?
Egg.
Okay. And what's your condiment that you're using?
Grace's finest.
Okay. Well, when you finish having your bread, you need to make me know if you had that similar experience as you did before, that you wanted to try again. But I'm going to leave you because I'm going to make for my own breakfast for myself. After I get my bammy ready, you know, people, and a soaky, if you go make breakfast. The girl child, look, soak up my bammy to go and make it. The girl child tell me, say, Mommy, remember, we have to taste hard dough bread. So, there we go. There we go. She's not the least bit captivated by me and my bammy right now. So, I guess we have what we have and we want what we want. This is my second attempt. I finally come out. I'm not doing that. How are you doing? I'm good, thanks. So this is my final attempt to come out, second time trying, and I've managed to come out now today because this morning got up, got myself sorted, ready to come out. Rain started, so I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. Settle down and then come out now. And of course the rain is up on us again, so trying to see if I can get to where I need to go. I have 2 more stops to make, so I'm going to try and get those done now and see how it all goes. So I couldn't even get the chance to stop and enjoy my little chill spot down there. I have to be moving because of the rain. So yeah, I am making my way up and trying to go as best as I can, making my way through one little shortcut to my next destination, and then I have 2 more stops after that, and then everything is everything, and I can head back home. So I'm just hoping the rain not come down too much, because nobody wants rain to catch them out the road. The way in which rain fall in this country, when rain fall, Jamaica it fall, just one torrential downpour, the heavens open with liquid gold blessings. So I'm trying to see if I can get everything done that I need to do and then come back and get back home on time. So this is where I'm heading. If you're in Mandeville, from Mandeville, you probably know where this is. So I'm heading up this street. You go back that way to the traffic lights. That is the intersection. I let you guys hear some rain fall down from the rooftop. But by the time I could say it's the intersection of Main Street and this other road on here, Villa Road, the rain just come down. Torrential opening of the heavens. And look at it pouring. The last time I came over here, I got stuck because of this very same thing, the rain falling down. So I'm hoping it won't be too bad today and I'll be able to get out and get back home. But let's go handle this business and see if I'll get the chance to handle the next. Let's see how it goes. Jam Fam Tribe, I got drenched out of town today. I was in the city center and I got drenched as can be. Even with my umbrella, look, I'm soaking wet because I was just trying to get all of the things I needed to do done. My father sent me on an errand and I went and did that, and I had all of my own errands that I needed to do and I had to get them done. And it was a good day. I still managed to get them done, so I'm grateful that I got to clock them all in. And now back home I had to put the phone away and put the recording away and just focus on getting things done, because with all of that rain, it's not an easy thing when it's raining like that. But I'm glad I'm back home now. I'm going to get myself out of these clothes and go sit down and rest my feet a little bit. So It was a good day, productive day. How was your day today? How well was it for you? What were some of the things that you wanted to get done and you accomplished? Sometimes we need to just give ourselves some little pat on the shoulder for the fact that we got some of the stuff that we plan to do done with everything else that is happening. So if you were able to tick some stuff off of your to-do list, big up yourself. All right then.
The Jam Fam family. Where living the good life. We're royal, cruising through the West Indies, having fun, enjoying the good life. Jam Fam family, the Jam Fam family, yeah. The Jam Fam family. Where living the good life. We're royal, cruising through the West Indies, having fun, enjoying the good life. Jam Fam family, the Jam Fam family, yeah. Jam Fam, come hang with me. The Jam Fam family. Jam Fam, come hang with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much for staying with us here on this another episode of Life with the Jam Fams. We appreciate having you, and we want to say bye for now, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.